Before anyone says it in the comments, yes, I know, Switches are portable. But what if you had a 300-inch micro OLED screen instead of using the tiny little tablet? That's where the Rokid Max AR glasses come in. Rokid asked me if I wanted to try them out for a video, and I figured, hey, why not? So I've been testing these things out lately, and now I get to share my experience with you. And by the way, this review is coming from a somewhat tech-lacking individual as myself, seeing as I'm too cheap to get the latest tech gadgets, other than spending the mortgage payment on the Switch 2, of course. So you'll get to see an authentic first impression of what these glasses are like, and if they're worth buying to you. This isn't quite a normal Scott video, but here we go. Are these just a gimmick, or are they the next step you need to improve your gaming setup on the go? Rokid went and sent me a full package that came with the AR glasses, combined with the Rokid station, and even a way to use them with your phone in place of the station, the Rokid Hub, which is also what I'm going to be using to connect to my Switch. These all came in well-made packaging, with all the accessories and cords needed to start using them right away. Maybe it's just me, but the product feels better quality when it comes in such nice packaging like this. So first up, what exactly is the Rokid AR Spatial? It's a duo setup starting with the Rokid Max 2 augmented reality glasses that project a massive virtual screen right in front of your eyes. Think of it as an extremely portable monitor that can give you a full desktop setup with 3 monitors. And they don't all have to be the same size. You can have normal, narrow, or extra wide windows. Sport mode is great for when you're on the move, but if you want a more stable screen where it follows the movement of your head, then reading mode is a great option too. And for anyone that wears glasses like me, each lens has a 0 to 600 diopter adjustment dial so you can hone in on the clearest picture possible. That means you don't have to double up with glasses, you can leave your prescription ones off. The second part of the duo is the Station 2, being the brains of the operation, or the mitochondria if you will, which is basically a mini computer that connects to the glasses. Not only that, but it acts as a mouse pad or a motion controller that you can use just like a Wii remote. So in summary, think of the Spatial 2 like a 300-inch 120Hz triple monitor hovering in your field of view no matter where you are, connected to a computer that fits in your pocket. That was a mouthful. It's like a hologram from Star Wars. It's really cool. And the Station 2 has a robust 5,000 milliamp hour battery, giving you up to 5 hours usage on one charge, along with 128 gigabytes of storage and 8 gigabytes of RAM, which, guess what the minimum requirement is for playing Switch games on your PC? Yep, this thing technically has enough. Let me know in the comments if I should try emulating Switch games on this thing. The Rokid Hub, on the other hand, is a separate product they make to complement the glasses when not using the Station 2. My main focus will be using it to connect my Switch console to my glasses to play it anywhere I want with a massive micro OLED screen. You can also connect it to your phone, which will unlock the potential to play all sorts of games using emulators like Dolphin, Citra, or one of the many Switch emulators available. So let's get it set up with my Switch. It's unbelievably easy to set this thing up with the Switch One, as all you need to do is plug the Rokid Hub into the console, plug your glasses in, and lastly plug in a power source for your Switch. Obviously, if you're going to be near an outlet, if you're at home, you can use that, but the best experience would be using a portable power bank to give you the actual portability that these glasses unlock. And the power bank doesn't have to be a big one either. We discovered in the video I made about testing Nintendo consoles and how much power they consume, the Switch actually doesn't need that much juice to run. You can find cheap power banks on Amazon or any tech site for less than 20 bucks that would work fantastically. On the glasses, there's 2 buttons on the right side that give you volume control and brightness control, and if you press and hold the brightness button, it lets you change the screen aspect as well. And it might take a few moments for your eyes to adjust when you're first using it, but once they do, it's honestly a really cool experience seeing a super clear screen in the air to play games on. It's literally like a hologram. I wish it was easy to portray how it feels to play on my Switch using these things, but it just feels amazing. It's hard to portray through this video. And just so you know, this is coming from a guy who's never tried any sort of AR or VR experience, so it's quite exciting for me. But how does it work with the Station 2? Well, setup with the Station 2 is super easy. On the glasses, there's a USB-C port where the L-shaped end of the cord they supply plugs into, and the other end of that cord goes into the Station 2. The ports have pictures so you can never forget that the left port is for the glasses and the right is for charging. With the Station 2 as a controller, it gives you an easy way to adjust your screen and navigate using its point and click motion mode, which really reminds me of using a Wii remote. Or the other way, you can simply use it the same as the laptop mouse pad works. There's tons of things you can do with the Station 2, including getting any app from the App Store like YouTube, Facebook, or games of course. But what I found to be really fun was looking through the Rokid App Store to get spatial compatible games, giving you the feeling of next level mobile gaming. And speaking of mobile, let's talk about the portability of this setup. All fitting within this protective carrying case, you can quite literally take your multi-display office or gaming setup anywhere you want, making it easy to work on the go during travels, and it gives you the ultimate privacy while working in public. It's a great office combo when you can connect this to your iPad or tablet while connecting to a Bluetooth keyboard as well, so you can stay productive no matter where you are. Or, not to mention my favorite, you can easily bring your setup while you're camping to get a big screen without lugging around a TV. Just be careful if you're using it outside near water. And on top of gaming, it also allows movie and TV show lovers to get the full cinematic experience wherever they want. The 300-inch screen supports 3D video and appears 8 meters away. And don't worry, you have the option to adjust the screen to whichever size you would like to get the best viewing experience for you. I even went and got a free trial of Netflix to try out a cinematic viewing for myself, and it was quite nice to be honest, especially when I changed to theater mode. And one thing I want to note, many options for an augmented reality setup like this are on the market, but when compared to the Apple Vision Pro, to be specific, the Rokid AR Spatial has almost all the same features and abilities at a fifth of the cost, making a great option for anyone who's hesitant on getting AR glasses because of steep prices, but doesn't mean that glasses are cheap, but more so that they provide a much better value to dollar ratio than bigger names. And you still get a similar experience. And by the way, Rokid was founded all the way back in 2014, and they're on their 3rd generation of augmented reality tech, so it's not like they're just hopping on the new tech bandwagon. They've been working on this tech for years and also have tons of good reviews on and off their website, which is always a good sign for a company. But going back to the gaming experience, now I want to answer the question, is it really better than just using a handheld mode on the go? Well, I think it would depend on your preference, but for anyone who prefers using a Pro controller or any controller that's not attached to the Switch screen like the Joy-Cons, would find this setup better as you're not limited to a tiny screen sitting on a table or your lap in front of you. There's zero latency, which makes the gameplay smooth, and the glasses have built-in speakers giving you surround sound experience. So, in my summary, it's a really cool option when it comes to gaming on the go, and I'd recommend these for anyone who wants to upgrade their experience and try something new. Obviously, something like this is more of a luxury, especially in this day and age where living is getting more expensive. But if you have some spare dollars, this is a great way to get into the augmented reality space, and there's tons of great uses you can try with these glasses. And I want to give a big thank you to Rokid for sponsoring this video and giving me the opportunity to try out technology that I have never tried before. I'm going to make sure I show my friends this tech and let them try it out, including my wife, see what she thinks, because all of this is really new to us. If you guys are interested in the Rokid AR Spatial, check out the link in the description for a special discount. Alright, I'm convincing my wife to try them on. She's never done anything like this.
Oh, I love Shrek.
TV's right there for her. It got the thumbs up from the wife, but what do you think, guys? Would you personally try augmented reality gaming like this? Will everyone have these in the future? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for spending time with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you on the next one. Stay funky and happy modding.